Right, I want to reiterate and say it again, right? I'm extremely grateful for the last 15 years, and congratulations to every single person, whether you've started here yesterday or whether you've been here pre-joint venture. I just want to say thank you, A, for choosing our beautiful business. Thank you for your service over the last 15 years. Even if it's whatever your job, whatever your role in this business is, you matter. Every single one of you matter. And I say this every day, we are blessed to have the people we have in our business. We would not be the most successful joint venture in the world. We will not be the most successful joint venture on either side of our shareholders. And we will not be this beautiful business we have today without you. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your passion. And thank you for showing up every day for our business. And thank you, more importantly, for living the values and living our purpose. And thank you for being part of this business. Appreciate it. So I keep talking about the foundation we built. I keep talking about all the solid assets we have, including our people. The next 15 years are going to be even more exciting. So if you take about what we've set and the foundation we've set, if you're taking about the stuff we're doing, and not even the disruption that's happening external to WFS, not taking into account the disruption that's happening globally, just the disruption that we are disrupting ourselves. So if you take the business model disruption that we did in terms of working for our hybrid, the fact that we're going through a cultural transformation, most people, most businesses go through it in a crisis. We're fortunate that we're looking and going through a cultural transformation in a very successful era. And if you look at the product landscape, and then if you look at essence and loyalty, and everything else that's happening on both our shareholders, the next 15 years are going to be absolutely exciting. I think if you look at the target market we're looking at, the future customer, the future black customer, the future young customer that we're looking to bring and attract in our business, and you take it over the next 15 years, this is the place you want to be. This is the place where it's all going to happen. And this is the place where I do believe that, we spoke about a billion PBT and living the values and purpose by 2020. I can guarantee you over the next 15 years, this is going to be a very different business. It's going to be a very, much stronger business, but also it's going to be a business that's still grounded in the same values and the same passion and the same purpose that we have right now.
I've been with WFS, it's almost 12 years at the end of this year.
My journey started 18 years ago. I actually worked on the due diligence team that came and assessed this business. Intuitively, I knew that there was something just magical about this business.
My journey started with Woolworths Financial Services in 2008.
I've spent a wonderful, challenging and interesting 2 years in this company so far.
I actually had the privilege of joining the business way back in 2005.
Been here just over 2 years. I joined WFS 14 years ago, just before our first birthday back in 2009.
I have been with the business for just over a year and a half.
I've been here since about November 2017, so just shy of 6 years, and it has been an amazing journey.
So over the last 15 years, there's been a lot of highlights. I remember when we first launched our Black Credit Card, all the way to when we recently launched pet insurance.
Launching that first Sarico store in Cavendish, rolling out sort of 50 stores over the period.
The relationships that we built into Woolworths and ABSA.
We had a number of challenges in my time in the business.
It's also the times when we see our people rally around a big challenge.
Floods in KZN, the riots. COVID was a hell of a time for all of us to go through.
It was an incredibly difficult time.
We made some robust and great calls to actually protect the livelihoods and lives of our people. People just stepped up. People owned their space. They delivered on their commitments.
The people of this company are amazing. The energy they bring into making sure that we put out what's best for our customers.
Yeah, it's just been a fantastic achievement. It's been a very hard year and a lot of people have put in a lot of effort this year in particular.
Who we are as a business and what we stand for is so powerful, and the fact that our intent is always to make a difference.
I think the one thing that's always stood out in this business is our ability to rise to the occasion.
And it's amazing how we have that ability to get broken down and then build ourselves back up and keep going.
We will come back harder and stronger, and that's something I'm really proud of.
And I think this 15-year anniversary is a wonderful opportunity to pause and reflect on that.
I think the standout for me has to be the CE Awards. Seeing a business celebrate, people letting loose, the outfits they came in, the sparklers, the confetti.
A huge amount of campaigning and excitement last year.
So one of my favorite stories of our business is probably when we ran a big campaign called Be a Millionaire.
I don't think anyone can ever forget the excitement and the energy that we felt in the Be a Millionaire campaign when that winner walked through the doors.
All of a sudden, everybody just took off their clothes and they stood up and they started to celebrate with the individual. They were dancing, they were clapping, and everybody was genuinely happy for this person.
When I think of WFS, I think of the people who are in that business, people I've got to make friends with over time.
The brand love and all the opportunities it would open.
The way we've grown the business, the opportunities we've created for our people, the wonderful things that we've done for our customer.
We celebrate people, we celebrate each other, and this genuine feeling of being happy for somebody else and for their success. It shows so much about who we are as a business.
Working with people who are always wanting to bring their A game into the office, into everything that we do, it inspires me to do the same.
Happy birthday, WFS. Well done on an extraordinary 15 years.
I think we have great heights to get to, great opportunities, and I can't wait for the next 15 years. Onwards and upwards.
Wishing WFS and all of us a very happy 15th birthday.
Happy birthday, Woolworths Financial Services.
A special thanks to all the staff. Love working with you and I look forward to more of that in the future.
I really believe that we have all the ingredients to be a successful business for the next 15 years and many more years to come.
Really proud, always a privilege to be part of this business.
My hope is that we never stop wanting to be better.
I have no doubt that there's great things in store for WFS.
It's so fantastic to have been a part of this journey for the last almost 6 years, and I'm so looking forward to many, many more birthdays to come.
And here's looking forward to an exceptional next 15 years for everyone.
The best is yet to come for our business.
How long have you been with WFS?
My journey at WFS started in 2014.
I remember my first time starting here. My journey started in 2008, 1st of Jan, as a collections agent, then became a team leader, and now I'm a call center manager within the collection space. So just that life-changing journey has been incredible for me, you know. So started from the bottom, but now we're here.
Yeah, I can definitely speak to that as well. I mean, I started out in the POI department at the time. About 8 years ago, March this year, I was appointed as the learning facilitator for customer ops. So yeah, really amazing company to work for, a lot of growth, but also at the same time, you have to put in the work. How many years are you here again?
Only 20.
Only 20.
The OG.
I literally started with this company as a security guard, believe it or not.
Wow.
And I was part of the receiving security for the receiving services. I said, okay, this is where I want to be. This is where I can see myself grow.
And I moved over from security to mailroom for Woolworths to call center, and it was my first call center job ever. And within, I think, 3 to 4 months, got my first award for best agent on the floor.
Nice.
And top performer. So yeah.
So it's kind of like everyone is willing to give you a chance if you are willing and able and you show the commitment.
Yes.
Right? What is the one thing that you can say that you are most proud of?
I love what I do, and I think what stands out for me the most is when the group has completed their training, just to see that satisfaction that they've now learned the new skill.
I think it's an amazing journey of how they've grown and grasped and moved within the business.
What is it that when you look back, you're like, I don't have this in habit and I really miss it?
I think it's the fact that, you know, they've grown and grasped and moved within the business. What is it that when you look back, you're like, I don't have this in habit and I really miss it?
What is it that when you look back, you're like, I don't have this in habit and I really miss it?
I think mainly the interaction and the craziness, working with a bunch of people, being crazy, and each other.
I miss the singing.
Yes.
When something happens, someone leaves,
walking each other out of the building.
But automatically when you would enter this building, you'd feel that energy, that whole buzz, and it would just carry through. Yes. Yeah.
What I'll take from the business is like always take care of the people that you work with. Like they've been taking care of me, not just me in like the work environment, but like in my personal capacity as well. So
I don't know if you can experience something so authentic when you go to a different company. So that's one thing that really touches me when it comes to the company that we work for.
WFS is always empowering us to, just to improve and to improve ourselves and like to upskill ourselves. And I think that is also awesome.
I'm gonna say may the road ahead be as inspiring and rewarding as the road we've actually traveled this far. Maybe continue to grow and just be adaptable with the change.
Success and prosperity, and may the bottom line always be in our favor.
Amen.